Okay, welcome back guys and girls. Now this is for drama analysis. I know for paper 1 you don't have a drama extract, but what you can do is use this for your paper 2 instead, where you might be looking at some drama. Alright, so one of the first things that you have to remember is that there's no speaker or narrator in a play. So instead the characters will take on the major role. So you have to look at whether the characters are believable, whether the audience is captivated or not. So this links back to the dramatic appeal or the dramatic impact the author's intents. Okay, look at also the dramatic construction of the entrances and the exits in the play. Alright, so look at stage directions. Now let's look at dramatic interaction between characters. In the case of the importance of being earnest, we have the dramatic scene taking place between Lady Bracknell and Ernest himself. So a lot of dramatic interaction. And then between characters and the audience, as in Dr. Faustus. In Dr. Faustus, there's a part where Dr. Faustus has the soliloquy right at the end of the play. He comes on stage with no other characters being on stage, and he addresses the audience directly, and he says, I feel remorse for having traded my soul in exchange for superhuman knowledge. So this is a classic example of dramatic interaction between the characters and the audience. As for drama, we should also look at the playwrights, the dramatic interaction between the playwright and the audience. Okay, this is a classic instance where the audience is aware of a certain fact, but the character on stage is not aware. A classic example of this would be Julius Caesar, where Brutus is being manipulated into joining the conspiracy by Cassius. Alright, Cassius throws these letters onto Brutus's balcony, which he receives and thinks that the Roman people want him to join the conspiracy against Caesar, but in reality it is Cassius who has forged these letters and thrown them into Brutus's balcony to make him join the conspiracy against Caesar. So this is a classic case of dramatic interaction between the playwright and the audience in the case of dramatic irony. Now let's look at the language. Okay, the language of a play is always in the form of a dialogue. So you have to really analyze the dialogue and how it reveals the characterization. Now let's look at the use of space on stage. Okay, basically look at the action and movements. Okay, this relates back to the stage directions. Alright, and I'll always ask yourself, who's in control of the stage? Is it the person who's in control of the stage? Is it the same person who's also in control of the situation? Sometimes it's the same character, sometimes they are different characters. Alright, so that's basically it. And you end with a personal response as usual. Okay, I've not included it because it should be in your fingertips already. So to remember to add that in your conclusion. Now, upcoming next is I'll be teaching you the structure of a literary commentary. Alright, so basically what goes into your introductory paragraph, body paragraphs, and the concluding paragraphs. Okay, so stay tuned. Thanks.